Growing numbers of urban gardeners, farmers, community groups, and other types of agriculture in cities around the world are committing themselves to grow food to improve their health and lives, as well as their neighborhoods or cities, and the places where they live in general. While urban agriculture is expanding, the data about its impact and potential effects remains limited. To learn more about the environmental, economic, and social benefits of growing food in the city, we developed the FewMeter project, an integrative model to measure and improve urban agriculture, shifting it towards circular urban metabolism. The project aims to develop a system which will help us to understand urban agriculture from food, water, and energy nexus perspective, and will help urban farmers to improve their efficiency of their farms in terms of the nexus. We call the system Food Energy Water Meter, or FewMeter for short. We invited gardeners and farmers representing various forms of urban agriculture to cooperate within the project in collecting data necessary for the implementation of what we have planned. They represent community farms from New York, community gardens, farms and allotment gardens from London, allotment gardens, urban farms and school gardens from Nantes and Paris, allotment gardens from the cities of rural area, and allotment gardens, home gardens, urban farms and school garden from Gorzów Wielkopolski. Using different methods, we gathered both quantitative and qualitative data. Gardeners cooperating in the project provide us with information on water and fuel consumption, fertilizers, crops harvested and transport, diligently recording everything in diaries throughout the growing season from March to October. Gardeners let us into their gardens, thus we can measure the infrastructure. We also interviewed them about their social and behavioral issues related to the garden. Apart from the data from gardens and farms, we also gather information that will allow us to develop urban agriculture scenarios, even for the entire cities. We also analyzed numerous planning and strategic documents and legal acts to recognize how food, water, energy nexus is embedded in them. Interviews with policymakers are still ahead of us. To organize and store already collected data, we developed a multi-dimensional database crucial to achieve the project goals, which are to measure production efficiency of the case studies, to model the urban agriculture matter and energy flows, which then we will use for scaling, to measure social benefits of gardening, including people to the nexus, to increase knowledge about the possible health risk due to soil quality, and finally, to co-create the FewMeter system with urban farmers. Co-creation is key part of our project. Gardeners involved in the project cooperated with us to create the FewMeter system at workshops and meetings before and after the first year of data collection in all countries involved. Their advice proved to be crucial, as their citizen knowledge, nowhere to be found in libraries, was immensely beneficial for us and our project. During biannual project meetings, which we have planned in each participating country, we visit case study gardens we cooperate with. It is a unique opportunity for us to exchange experiences and learn about gardening in partner countries. This year, unfortunately, our visit to a community farm in New York was thwarted by a pandemic outbreak. However, we hope that we will have an opportunity to meet with gardeners from NYC some other time. Along experienced researchers, some fantastic young people also work in the project, and even though for each one of them this work has different dimension and significance, we hope that participation in the project will turn out scientifically beneficial for them and provide experience and encouragement to work for the better future. It is young researchers' engagement, their creative outside-of-the-box approach that allow us to step up to the challenge. So far, successively collected data is well organized. Special thanks to Erika here for being good spirit, creator and mentor of the FewMeter database. We cross-checked and revised them to produce the most uniform and collectively comparable dataset as possible. The workshops were organized in each participating country, acknowledging the gardeners with the analysis outcomes after first year of data collecting. For the overwhelming majority, this was a unique opportunity to learn about their garden functioning from a scientific point of view. Most of them were encouraged to improve in forthcoming 2020 season. First-year data analysis results are most certainly going to influence the quality of data after the second year, even though some of the farms and gardens, especially the ones used collectively, had their start delayed due to the pandemic. On the other hand, gathering data for consecutive years, one influenced with COVID-19 outbreak and one not, will give us an unprecedented opportunity to investigate pandemic impact on urban agriculture. For the incoming last year of the project, we plan to keep collecting data. We've also started to compile the data using various research methods as life cycle assessment, matter and energy flows, statistical analysis, and many others. We will share the outcomes with academia to disseminate research results, with community of gardeners and farmers to improve the efficiency of urban agriculture but also to promote social benefits, and with policymakers and other stakeholders to encourage them for implementation of new comprehensive solutions for the agriculture in cities.